Procrastination, the act or effect of procrastinating, postponement, delay. In other words, is when you put off an important task without any good reason to do something less important, being aware, consciously or not, of that decision. So, if you're always putting off important tasks and leaving them for later and want to change that to become a productive person, this video is for you. In it, we'll learn how to stop procrastinating and be a productive person. Let's get started. 1. Do the hardest thing first. The truth is that the more you put something off, the worse it gets. And when we are faced with a difficult or challenging task, our tendency is to leave it for the last minute. And there's a technique called Eat That Frog that helps us avoid delaying this important and challenging task. So how does it work? The first step is to identify your frog, the most important and challenging task of your day. And the second step is to do this task first, because this way you will prevent yourself from wasting energy on less important things and leaving the truly important task for later and not even doing it at all. And by tackling this important and challenging task right at the beginning of your day, the rest of your day will feel easier. It also gives you a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction right at the start of your day. And if you are having trouble getting started on this task, I have 2 tips for you. The first one is to remember why this task is important, because understanding the why and the benefit of something is indispensable for motivation. And the second tip is to break this large task into smaller ones, because this way the task will feel less intimidating and each part will be easier to tackle. 2. Eliminate distractions. Sometimes everything around us just begs us to procrastinate. It could be a messy environment, constant notifications from our phone, or external noises. And the problem with that is that this overload of stimulation kills our focus, distracts us, and leads to cognitive overload. So, in order to stop procrastinating, you need to eliminate distractions. And how do you do that? Some tips to do that are: 1. Keep your phone away. So every time that you are studying, doing some important task, you will be putting your phone on silent and leaving it in a different room from where you are if it's possible. 2. Be mindful about browser tabs, because having too much tabs open can also distract you and lead to procrastination. 3. Ambient noise. Lo-fi music with no lyrics and just a relaxing beat can be a good alternative to make you feel more focused and motivated to do some task, especially in a noise environment. And if you are enjoying this video so far, don't forget to like it and subscribe in order to not miss out any of my future videos. 3. Don't be a perfectionist. A perfectionist always wants everything to be perfect. Otherwise, they don't even start. For Zig Ziglar, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. The takeaway of this quote is that the action is key to achieving anything in life. So instead of being stuck in excessive planning or wanting to something to be 100% perfect, just take an action. Of course, planning is important, but it comes to a point where all this excessive planning, very often disguised as perfectionism, prevents us from taking action and leave us stagnant. So instead of thinking that you won't start because something isn't perfect, just start. Only have 20 minutes for exercise, use those 20 minutes. Only have 30 minutes to work on some task, use those 30 minutes. Every time that you feel like you're being a perfectionist, you can remember this quote from Jodi Picoult. You can edit a bad page, but you can't edit a blank page. Speaking of procrastination, I use the Final Productivity app to create tasks, plan my weeks, and bring order and structure to my life so I can be more productive. And if you want to check it out, the app, and be a more productive person too, I'll be leaving the link in the description box below. And if you like this video, you'll also be liking my other video about the 5 habits that changed my life. So I'll see you over there or in my next video. I wish you a great day and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.